All right, everybody, welcome back to the Techlabs Cup. It's the LAN finals here, the grand finals between Team Empire and Next.kz. It's game number 2. Next.kz down 1-0. They've got to win this game to force it to game number 3. Team Empire, they're 1-1 away from claiming the $10,000 prize pool, first place prize. Thanks for joining us here on Beyond the Summit. My name is Mott. With me today is Pimp Uncle. How are you doing, sir?
Man, this is great to be here, joining you for this pretty damn interesting series. Next.kz, they kind of fell behind early on in the game, in the last game, and just Empire just cleaning house, silent, just eating people left, right, and center. His Lycan was just way too strong, and of course Resolution also just destroying mid lane with his Exort Invoker. Interesting enough, no Vex Invoker, but maybe we're gonna see it this time around. And look at those bans, man. Next.kz, they've got enough with some annoying wolves and hounds.
Yeah, they decided to give it to Team Empire for whatever reason. They said, listen, we're going to experiment with this. It'll be fine. Silent's not going to kill us. He's not going to get farm. We're going to aggressive tri-lane. It'll be great. Unfortunately, they didn't do enough to shut down the Lycan. They didn't grab any kills on him. They weren't able to take him out of the jungle. Lycan was just too much for them to handle, even with no farm really early on in the game, like you mentioned. And of course, Resolution, again, playing a fantastic mid-hero, this time around being the Invoker. So we'll see what Next.kz can do to get back into this. They need to win this game, otherwise they are going to go down, and they're going to head home with only $5,000 in prize money. I believe that's the second place prize. As Team Empire right now, they're looking to take it 2-0. They have not dropped the game all tournament right now. They're not looking to start as right now. So we'll see what happens here. The Ancient Apparition coming up from Next.kz. 2 more picks going through for Team Empire. We'll see what they want to pick up. They go for the Invoker again, and another hero going to be picked up. It's going to be the Centaur Runner.
So this is lots and lots of team fight already coming the way of Team Empire. And even though the Ancient Apparition is great in team fighting, you're just going to go and blow up people, well, with your ultimate. But against an Invoker as well as a Centaur, this is hard to do. And we're going to see if Resolution actually plays once again the Exort Invoker. He just played it so well last game. I wouldn't be too surprised to see a Vex Invoker coming out this time around, but, well, why change a running system? Like, something what was working really good with the Invoker last game around, so might as well just go, oh, wow! A Shadow Fiend?
Yeah, Next.kz. Wadafaka is one of the best Shadow Fiend players out there. He gets a lot of farm. He can absolutely tear through Team Empire, rip them a new one essentially, gets a BKB rather quick, likes to go for a Blink Dagger as well, then starts getting the true farming items in terms of the right click that he can pump out. It's actually scary how good he can be. His CS early on rivals that of some of the best players out there. And this is an issue now for Team Empire. They've got to find a way to deal with this Shadow Fiend here. Of course, Invoker will do okay if he goes Quas Vex or Quas Exort, but maybe get some ganks going. Last time around up against Wadafaka, they had a Bane and Feeble Wadafaka, and they still couldn't stop his farm. They still couldn't shut him down. And the problem is, Shadow Fiend's a hero that can snowball pretty well, and of course, he can rebound with those jungle camps and raises. So, I don't know. I think it's a good pickup for Next.kz. They know their strengths, and Wadafaka is one of them.
Yeah, certainly. And also, one thing to note here, Next.kz is actually playing Radiant, so they're gonna have access to the very well stackable, I guess, camp. You don't need so much time, you just hop over to the lane, get some CS up, lane is pushed in, wonderful, I'm gonna go ahead and stack the camp, farm it up, and you're gonna have so much CS because the jungle CS is so valuable. It doesn't show in the numbers because, well, every creep, regardless if he gives 100 or like 15 gold, is gonna be 1 CS, right? But still, this Shadow Fiend is gonna have so much farm going his way, and against the Invoker, he can't get shut down too much, but the problem is he's gonna get ganked like so much by Empire, and a Centaur Warrunner, the Stampede is great. This is like the making of a great ganking lineup.
Yeah, absolutely. They need some heroes to combine up with it, though. Somebody with lockdown in terms of your supports. Bane, like I said, would have been a nice one. You still have Dazzle up and ready to go. Not the best there. Rubik, Vengeful Spirit. Let's see, Crystal Maiden. Even a couple other heroes are available that I'm sure I'm forgetting. Enchantress is still ready to go if Empire wanted to pick that up, but Next.kz will probably try to get that. They will ban it out, making sure Equal doesn't get either of those heroes. They know that he's most dangerous when he has his Chen and when he has his Enchantress. So that's not going to be the case this time around. Empire going to make sure that it's not going their way. They have a pick. They've got to disconnect as well, but it's not their drafter, so I guess it doesn't matter all that much. Now the question is, do you go for your supports here? And I feel like, yeah, you got to pick one up right now.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't just reveal my hand with a carry yet, because there's so many support bans flying out right now that you might as well just wait for the carry. Yes, the Ember Spirit is banned out, and the Lycan is banned out, and the Naga Siren. Yeah, sure. But still, there's so many viable carries. We talked about the Luna last game, she wasn't picked up, and there's still so many very strong carries in the pool. So, well, you might as well wait, especially against the Shadow Fiend. You need some people to pack a punch, because he's gonna go BKB, and then what can you do with some magic damage? Nothing.
You got to find a way to lock him down, much like the Beastmaster in that last game with his roar. And not even so much the Beastmaster either, just pretty much the right-click damage of everybody from Empire. Dazzle gets picked up, not a huge surprise. Vengscore is just one of the best Dazzle players out there for sure. Shadow Shaman coming out for Next.kz now as well, just to make sure they have those Serpent Wards. They do value that hero very highly, and with Shackles, with the Hex, they have lockdown, they have pushing potential, they have fighting potential. Ancient Apparition as well with Cold Feet. That's a good combine in terms of getting a gank going, or at least being aggressive in lane. And the makings of two good supports. Empire, they've got another pick right now, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's rather open right now, so... Well, the Dazzle is just all around such a strong hero. He's not the best in the laning stage, but he's very good. Especially one thing I really like to point out about the Poison Touch. It's got 10-second duration, and it's got 14 damage, so 140 physical damage, which is quite a bit, because everyone's got like no base armor at the start of the game. So since it's physical damage, it's gonna hurt, and there's our Luna.
Yeah, Luna coming out right now for Team Empire. They want to try to get Silent as much farm as possible. One of those heroes that can be aggressive early, can be aggressive in the mid game with Eclipse, and can be aggressive late once you have your Glaives going. Now, Next.kz, they counter up with a Viper. They want to make sure they have Viper Strike. That's going to be their safe lane farmer, and we've seen this before. Once again, going for somebody that's not as hard of a carry in the safe lane and having your Shadow Fiend kind of carry the rest of the way for Next.kz. This is a lineup they like to play. It's kind of their type of Dota. And it'll be interesting to see, can they shut down Empire? Luna, Shadow Demon, Dazzle. Very nice pickups coming through. Interesting to see the Shadow Demon, but with Soul Catcher. Could be a disgusting amount of damage, plus Demonic Purge to lock down Shadow Fiend. Might be nice to have.
Definitely, and even though you don't have the best lockdown right now, you're gonna have a Poison Touch, and it's still gonna proc. If Shadow Fiend pops BKB late, yeah, you're still gonna get stunned, so that's something at least, and everyone else is gonna run away from the Shadow Fiend. So even if he goes Blink Dagger into the BKB, which is gonna be the usual fighting build, I still feel like Empires are gonna have a great shot. If someone can't get away, well, you've got Disruption for this stuff. You've got even the Shadow Grave for this stuff. This is so much, and there's a Clockwork. Wow, this is all-out aggression from Next. I love it.
Yeah, it's actually kind of strange to see, because you think about last game and what happened in that game with Empire. It was more so all-out kind of aggression for them, and they were kind of pushing in with the Lycan, with the Invoker, with what they had. And now they play something that's a bit more defensive. They have the Disruption, like you talked about. They have the Shallow Grave, so they can play a bit more back. They don't have to be as aggressive, and they can kind of play their game, which allows Silent to farm up. They realize that in order to make room for him, they have to have heroes that'll make him survive, keep him alive in engagements and in fights. And this is one of the ways to do it. So I like both drafts. I like the aggression from Next.kz. I like the defensiveness from Team Empire. And we'll see. Can Next.kz get another victory here? Can they force this to Game 3? Well, we'll find out as we jump into the game here in just a moment. The Techlabs Cup, the LAN Finals, the Grand Finals between Team Empire and Next.kz. So we're waiting on one player. It's Ancient Apparition, and there we go.
Yeah, and it's like it's the match point for Empire. Next.kz have to bring their absolute triple A game. Not only the A game, it's not going to be enough here against Empire. And, well, I would say let's go ahead and introduce the players. On the side, trailing behind 1-0. They have to win 2 games in a row to clinch it out in the last few games here in this Techlabs Cup. We've got Reeves on the Shadow Shaman. He's going to be supporting Mantis on the Viper. Mid lane is going to be Equal, so far at least, on the Ancient Apparition. Teaming up with Waterfucker on the Shadow Fiend. And top lane, of course, none other than Stalcat. He's on the Clockwork.
Yeah, and on the side of Team Empire, they just need one win. They're one win away from taking home $10,000 USD For Empire, Silent going to be in the top lane on that Luna. Defensive trial lane coming out. You've got Vengscore on his Dazzle. Such a good Dazzle player. Absolutely fantastic. Always Wanna Fly is going to be on the Shadow Demon. Mid lane, heading over there. Resolution, Quas, Exhort, Invoker once again. Might as well do it once more into the breach. And of course, the last one to round it all out, it's going to be Mag on that Centaur Warrunner off lane. So already sitting top, Equal's going to throw up a ward here. He shouldn't stay here too long. Stallcat on the Clockwork. Going to be tough to gank him with the Shadow Demon, with the Dazzle, and with the Luna, but they might be able to get it done. They're getting encroached upon here. There's a couple of heroes right around this area. Pincer moving on Empire a bit, but they're not going to get it caught out of position. Reeves and Equal, they can't get there in time to try to fight this. They're trying to go ahead and make sure that this rune is not controlled by Empire. Silent getting very close. He's got that disruption. There it goes. He's going to use it. It's going to be a regen. All of this for a regen rune. Now Stallcat trying to chase after Vengscore. He is in some trouble. Disruption already went the right click. The battery assault going through. Nice Shallow Grave, but he should fall down. He's getting body blocked now. Trying to make his way out of there, and he will go down. Stallcat with a big pickup on Vengscore early on in the game.
That's a huge pickup. They're gonna be looking so great on the trial, and this was not only a bit of gold, also the levels. They're already like 70 experience on all of them, and well, now they can just go rotate. The Clockwork is gonna have a great time top lane. Okay, so he doesn't have any more buffs up from the Ancient Apparition, but it's alright. He's gonna have a good time. The only problem though is, and now there goes mid lane. Oh, never mind, they're not gonna be engaging. If Clockwork gets caught out by Disruption and the Shadow Demon, or well, anyone else just running next to him, there's gonna be like this SD Dazzle heal combination bomb coming his way, and it hurts. He's got one arm only on. This is all physical damage from the Dazzle, we have to keep in mind.
Yeah, so I mean, they will try to set that up. I mean, they need to try to get a kill or at least get back into it, or at least just even harass would be nice. Silent's going to be CSing here. We'll see what kind of build he wants to go for in terms of his items. You were right. They did rotate right back down to bottom, getting that experience, getting that gold as well for the Shadow Shaman. For Equal in the Ancient Apparition. And Mac had a bit of an okay time here alone. He got actually one last hit and 3 denies, so he's not doing too poorly, but Mantis can zone him out very effectively on Viper. He doesn't even have poison attack leveled yet. When he gets that, it's going to be very tough for Mag in this lane because Nether Toxin, Corrosive Skin, all that stuff combining up. It's something for Mag. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, absolutely. And the big problem here for Mag is he can't really level up the return. If you level up the return once, Mantis is going to just harass you with a Corrosive Skin. He's going to auto-attack you, and now they go. There's already some deeps coming his way, but Mag is still a bit too tanky, and since there's pretty much no slow, just as you pointed out, Nether Toxin, it's a great passive, and Corrosive Skin as well. But if you don't get hit, you're not slowing anyone. So not too much lockdown so far, but oh man, this is going to be so hard for Mag, and not being able to level up your return, this is crucial.
Yeah, it's going to be rough, I think, honestly. And right now he's trying to get rune control, but it's actually going to be top rune, and luckily that is going to go for the Dire team, at least right now. They didn't pick up the Invis rune. Always Wanna Fly going back, maybe thinking about picking it up because Resolution probably doesn't want it. Sitting here in the mid lane, sitting on 7 last hits. Waterfalker having a tough time, but remember, he is that Shadow Fiend. Once he gets some more stacks up, he will start doing work here against Resolution. So Resolution has to use this time wisely. Roaming through, Always Wanna Fly did pick up the Invis, and they didn't know that it was there. They're going to go for the Disruption, the Soul Catcher, Sunstrike as well. In some trouble, Waterfalker taking a lot of damage. The Cold Snap flying through, about to fall, and will. Nice gank, Always Wanna Fly, taking a lot of damage, but he will back off safely, and now they shut down the Shadow Fiend. Like you talked about, roaming on him is very important.
Look at Mag. Man, he gets just... Wow, they're just diving him so aggressively, and Mag, very nice stun here onto Reese, and oh, what a nice double edge. It's gonna just destroy those, but well, Mag in the end is gonna fall. This Nether Toxin just way too huge, and now Van's got on the run as well. But he can get away, but wow, look at this. Look at those right clicks coming out from Mantis, just one poison attack, and he's already dropping so far.
Yeah, absolutely, and also the Chilling Touch on top of all of that being so effective. They dove and just pretty much hated on Mag there. Mag now in a position where he is not having a good time. He's already died once. He's got to try to get experience. Gold, not so much. He really can't get up there in last hit. But once again, this is a hero that can't really go to the jungle. If you're having a tough time, you're going to have a tough time for a long time until they rotate out. They stop dealing with you. They roam elsewhere. And they might go mid. But speaking of going mid, Always Wanna Fly, going to fight again. Disruption's about to fly on Waterfaka. It's going to go. Soul Catcher. This is definitely going to latch up. The Sunstrike going to fly as well. Waterfaka getting blown up with that Sunstrike. And another kill going to Resolution. Just like that. Nice rotations coming through from the Shadow Demon.
Yeah, that was just perfectly played. Last gank around, it wasn't perfect because this the Sunstrike just didn't hit. It was still in the disruption, but this time around we just saw that incredibly strong damage. The Soul Catcher is just insane, and well, it's also a level 2 Soul Catcher, so not only does he have like 20% more bonus damage, which you usually see, no, it's 30. And paired that with the Sunstrike, which is just pure damage, this is just huge. And of course there were no creeps, nothing.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that's going to help Empire out, especially with Mag, and he might be able to be a part of these ganks. He, in fact, picks up a haste rune. Please don't tell me they're going to kill Waterfaka again. Please don't tell me they're going to. They're going to. They're going to try to run at him. Stomp's going to come through. Mag with the haste rune. Waterfaka about to be the saddest man in the world. There's the cold snap going through. Hits up the Stomp. Double edge. Going to fly. He just died 3 times right in a row. You cannot have a more sad Shadow Fiend than Waterfaka right now.
This is so unfortunate for him. He's got 6 yes to his name, 6, and now it's a Shadow Fiend. He doesn't want to die at all, and now he's got 2 freaking souls. He's sitting on 52 damage, plus 7. That's alright-ish, but this is nothing like you want to see in our top lane. It's going to be Stealth. Oh, there is a disruption indeed, and can we see the heal bomb coming out? Yes, we do, and this just evaporates him. But can he TP away? Yes, he can. Well played. Just in the nick of time here, and Stealth's getting out. Oh.
No Lucian Beam coming through. If Luna had been a couple of centimeters or meters closer with that Lucian Beam, boom, all of a sudden, you've got yourself a kill there for sure. No TP coming through. And this is the difference, I think, is that Mag is having a rough time, whereas Clockwork, he got harassed there, but he's already level 5, and he's getting close to maybe even a Blade Mail, plus Next.kz about to take their first Tier 1 tower. They're diving past the creep wave. They want to make sure Mag can't get close to this and try to fight it. It will go down here, and it will be Viper taking the last hit. So this is really, I think, Next.kz's saving grace is obviously going to be Mantis and even Clockwork to a certain extent in that top lane.
No, Alyssum Fly once again finds Waterfaka. He doesn't want to go for it. This is rather smart, but there comes TP rotation. Man, always want to fly going in so aggressive. Mantis is here. The big bad boss, he has arrived, and there's going to be disruption, but this is not going to be it here. Poison Tech's going to be slowing him down. 310 movement speed. Can he get away? Resolution's giving him a hand here. Well, not yet, but now he does. He's just too sick. And now there's like 5 people for Next.kz in the mid lane.
Yeah, there are 5 heroes rotating mid. They wanted to make sure Waterfaka stay alive. That is a heavy rotation. That's a lot to give away to Mag. It's a lot to give away to Silent in that top lane, allowing him to get more free farm. Not that he was being contested before, but Silent now, with 35 last hits, 6 minutes in, he's doing okay. He's going to try to go for a Tier 1 tower at some point in time. Maybe put some harass onto this one, but that's going to be not really doing anything. In fact, he just backs off now. The Flare is going to go through and try to push this wave back as well. 2 heroes still sitting mid. There is a babysitter here now for Waterfaka. No big surprise there. They're going to try to fight again. Reeves is here. Sunstrike there. Of course, either shot going through. The Shackles is up. Waterfaka cannot get the raise off. Reeves doing the best that he possibly can, and Resolution still coming up with the assist. Always want to fly with the kill, I believe. Yeah, so God, he has got all of the deaths. All of the deaths that Next.kz have.
And also, like, Resolution in the mid lane. I think it's so much fun here. He's got his Midas. He already used it once, and he's just gonna go and snowball forward. And now even Reese can't find anything here. It's a defensive hex. Well, no other cold snap coming out here, and well, at least they can now just catch a break. And the good thing about the Shadow Fiend is he can still bottle crow and try to go to the jungle, but this is not what you want to have happen. Absolutely not. And maybe Next.kz just gonna have Reese as well as Equal just standing in the mid lane, just trying to protect the Shadow Fiend, but still, I feel like if there's double support rotations coming in, they're still gonna just drop him.
Yeah, absolutely. They really have to stick on his back right now, and this is a place you never want to be as a Shadow Fiend or really any carry player, or mid, I guess. You're relegated to the jungle. I'm sure he's not feeling too good about himself right now, or at least just the team that's helping him out here. He didn't have wards up in the top rune spot, which really actually caused a problem early on in the game, which led to his death. Once they had a ward there the second time, but a smoke came through, and then rotations from the runes the other times around. Empire looking to fight on Mantis now. Soul Catcher about to fly. The Sunstrike as well. The Stomp is going to hit Mantis, blown up with Sunstrike and the Stomp going through. I love this combo. I love the Disruption and the Soul Catcher together. It's fantastic.
Yeah, also like this leveling up of the Soul Catcher, 40% additional damage right now, and on level 7 it's going to be 50 on the pure damage from the Sunstrike. And if you think about the level, so Invoker's got level 9, he's already got so many points in the Exert. His Sunstrike is going to hit for 290 damage just around the corner, and just one more level, 350, paired with the plus damage coming up from the Disruption targets and the Soul Catcher targets. Wow, we're looking at like just one-shot potential actually. So even though the Viper is reasonably tanky and he's got his Corrosive Skin passive leveled up all the way up there, 4 points in and he still dropped like a fly.
Yeah, and I mean some of the squishier targets like Equal or the Rasta, they're just going to drop, like you said, maybe even one-shotted. So it's something they have to be careful of. Waterfaka, he's finally getting at least some room to farm, but really not that much in general. And now you see Stallcat's up in the top lane with Mantis here. They're going to try to go for a gank. They maybe don't know if Banksword's here. He's got Shallow Grave ready to fly. He's going to use the Shadow Wave first. Silent. Eclipse is going to fly. Stallcat getting brought down. Mantis is going to be the next. There's the Stampede going through. They're going to try to slow him down. The Stomp is going to go. Double Edge about to fly. Boom. The right click. The Lucent Beam. Silent grabs a double kill. And they have everything going their way. They're slowly
Even
running away
mid-lane.
with this.
Man, Reese has to be so careful. Resolution just diving him. Tier 2's got nothing on him, he says. We are 9 minutes in and we are seeing Tier 2's being dove in here. And wow, man, Empire, it's 2 for 7 on the board. Next.kz, they have to win this game. Otherwise, they're out. We have to keep this in mind. It's a best of 3 and there's no winners or losers bracket advantage in any point. But still, it's a best of 3 and Empire have got one game won already. And it was like a 19-minute... No, it wasn't a 19-minute game, but it was a rather quick game.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was still like, just from the get-go, Empire just pulled through, and now top lane.
Yeah, they take the tower. Oh, Stomp almost going. Hex is up. The Serpent Wards go through as well. Reeves taking a lot of damage. Soul Catcher doing work. The Lucent Beam. Silent doing work there. Now Disruption. Mantis trying to chase after Always. Want to fly. Maybe in trouble here. They might leave him out to dry. They might try to help him out. Mag thinking about it, deciding, now looking for a Stomp. He zones him out. Mag's going to be taking the brunt of the damage now. Hookshot coming through. Nice snipe from Stallcat to pick up the kill. He'll back off now. They desperately needed something. They did trade, so at least they get a pretty leveled and pretty valuable Shadow Demon here.
Yeah, he's level 7, so that's something at least, and it's always nice to just get pickoffs, right? But these aren't like the big pickoffs. Invoker's freaking level 10, Luna was level 9, and well, those two guys are going to be just running away with the whole game, and I wonder what Invoker's going for, because he's got a Null Talisman, and obviously that's what he had from the start, but he also, scratch it, he just purchased up his 4 stuff. Man, I wanted to see a Dagon.
Yeah, sometimes we might see that, but very rarely. Resolution, though, going for the standard build, 4 staff, maybe into a Necro Scythe, probably. That is standard as it goes in terms of Invoker with Quas Exort. Pick up
and it's the final.
Basilius as well, I think, too. And he did it again. He went for that point in Wex, which I love, by the way. I love that he gets that.
Yeah, it's just this value point. The Defeating Blast is just way too strong, and especially this just... It's not much, because you just have 1 level in the Wax, so pretty much no disarm duration, but who cares about it? You're still gonna just knock people away, and just provide a bit of extra firepower, and it just enables you so much to catch up, and you've got a 4 staff. You're gonna have 1 point in Vex, so you are, well, let's say reasonably fast. You just have so much mobility, even though you're not going for the Vex.
You're still speedy, and you're still, I mean, you like we talked about, you've just got all those abilities, like, under your belt. Having Ghost Walk as well, like you talked about, I mean, like, everything, really, just to have every single spell to use, whether or not it's good. No, Demonic Purge, Waterfucker, no, Sunstrike, that's gonna hit up, boom! Centaur getting the kill with the Double Edge. I mean, he only needed to do about 10 HP, and he did, so...
And every gank I watch from a Shadow Demon, each and every gank. Oh, there's a hookshot onto Vansker. Maybe they can just bring him down, but he's got a Shallow Grave. He has to use it pretty much right now. Otherwise, there's too many. No, there's not too many Ministants coming through. And Vansker getting body block, getting still pretty much wrecked in the face here. And Stucker gonna pick this one up. And it's a turnaround here. Mac has to be running away, but Mantis, oh no, and there it is. There is our Defeating Blast we talked so much about. And in the end, it's gonna be a killing spree for Silent. 1 for Resolution. And now Mac, oh, can Mac get away? No, he can't. Stelkin with a double kill, and the haste is helping so much. But now he's gonna catch it. And nope, he's good.
Oh, Resolution, what are you doing, my friend? No, that's not what you wanted to do. Oh, you're dead. Not the best play there. It all started with a nice hookshot coming through. Stallcat being involved in a lot of it. Mag tried to juke away, and it was an optimistic juke at best, but he ended up dying, then 4 step down to the low ground, and all of a sudden, that was a couple heroes dead for Empire that didn't need to die necessarily.
Yep, and they all had some major gold going their way. Stalker just picked up 400 gold for a Resolution, and I imagine there was also some gold going his way for the other kill, because everyone just got so many kills on the side of Empire.
Yeah.
Except for the poor Dazzle, but he's a Dazzle, what do you expect?
Yeah, that's true. Well, here's the thing now. Here's the thing for Next.kz. I would think the gold graph would be a lot more in favor of Empire, but it's only 3,000, and even dipping back up to 2,000 going their way. So the experience is a different story. It's actually, maybe not, still about 3,000 in the experience graph too. So, I mean, Next.kz are certainly not out of it. They're keeping it close. But Empire, it seemed like they were just dominating with all of these rotations and ganks. It really is going to come down to Silent farming away, the Invoker getting a couple items as well.
Oh, mid lane. Always want to fly, get sniped by the A ult, but they can't follow through. They don't have any mobility items, like they don't have any sort of 4 stuff, any sort of blink tag, and this is just hurting them so hard. Reeves is going for one, he's got 1.2k gold in the bank right now, and it's just so hard.
Yeah, it's
how can you find just find easy gold?
There's no easy gold for Next.kz right now.
No, absolutely not, and even a blink tag up on the Centaur, so whenever there's going to be a team fight in the mid lane, they're going to crush it. I feel like, if they don't just do some crazy stuff just like last team fight in the bottom rune spot.
Yeah. I mean, they'll have the advantage. They're not going to be the ones getting picked off. They'll be the ones controlling the pace of the team fight. Centaur, he's sitting bottom right now. You talked about that blink. There it is. It's ready to go. Top lane, Silent continue to farm, get some CS here. Helm of the Dominator done. This kind of greedy build, not going to go for a BKB just yet. After his Yasha, he probably will now. And he's going to back away, realizing maybe initiation. Stallcat misses the hook shot. Nice juke coming out from Silent there. That's a tough one. Tough one to swallow.
Yeah, and space is created right now because Resolution is just picking away at the Roshan, and there's a minus armor coming out from the Medallion of Courage on the Dazzle, so Vanskut just doing some amazing work, and there's Alacrity also, and just always just healing everyone and everything up, and there's gonna be a Roche dropping Resolution with an Aegis. He doesn't have a slot right now, but I guess he's just gonna go ahead and sell his TP. No, sells his null. Yep, and he's looking rather good as well, and what looks like a... Yeah, there's a Necro book coming out from him as well.
Yep, so the Necro book is now done. He needs, of course, the Necro level 3 to be super, super happy, but as it stands right now, Necro level 1 is pretty nice. He's got his Midas. He needs to use it. There's a huge stack here at the Ancient Camp, and that's going to be for Luna. She's got 1,300 gold. She can honestly take it right now if she wanted to, but she's still farming in the jungle. She cleared this out real quick. She's going to go to the next camp, and it should be a BKB, like I said, next. She still has plenty of money to buy that Ogre Club. She's going to maybe save up for the Mithril instead. But yeah, I mean, it's got to be BKB, Manta style after that potentially, and then you go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. And so far, like, there is no pressure. Your own jungle is completely secured. There's also Mag just hanging out here, and if ever someone tries to initiate, it would be on Mag and not on Silent. So just very immaculate play so far, and now she's got a Mistelheimer in her stash. So we're looking at a very well-timed early BKB, and oh no, Olaf's on the fly, kinda gets caught out. Oh, nice disruption. Can he buy the time for his team to arrive? There's a Sunstrike, not gonna be hitting on anyone, and now, oh wow, what a nice sort of disengagement here. But oh no, there's gonna be a last tick, and the heals coming out from Vansk is gonna be saving the day for Always Wanna Fly. Well played from him.
Yeah, it's just Vanscore again doing work. Blink forward, Stomp gonna go from Mag, maybe. Requiem gets popped, Mag in trouble. Cold Feet gonna go, not gonna latch, but the tower and the right clicks are enough to take the kill. Mag going down. Now looking for a tier 1, Wadafaka. Chilling Touch, he's gonna work on this tower. Ooh, that Shadow Wave that was doing work. Ancient Apparition getting the last hit. Now Silent, while that was all happening, this Ancient stack getting taken down, bottom lane. Mantis getting caught out, the Cold Feet not enough, or excuse me, the Cold Snap not enough to grab the kill there. Sunstrike I think was off the mark. And of course the Invoker doesn't want to, get caught in a position and die. So
yeah, absolutely. Also one thing to note here, Alacrity on one of those Necrobook Maulers is ridiculous. Those things have got a base attack time of, I think the lowest in the game, 0 point something. I think it's 0.8 or something. It's ridiculously low, or maybe it's 1, but it's so low. And if you just pop the Alacrity on them, they're gonna hurt like a truck.
Yeah.
If you just have any sort of lane open where some creeps are just hanging out there, you're gonna push down these towers with ease. And they're not spotting a Lycan, and still they've got great push this game around.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, with the Necro too, I mean, yeah, coming out, you talked about the Alacrity, it's just so good. It just blows people up too. It blows people up, it blows towers up. It's Alacrity in and of itself is nice, because you can put it on Luna too, and she can go to town with that Yasha. She's going to have her BKB soon, which I guess is something. But as it stands, interestingly enough, there's still a tier 1 tower for Next.kz in the mid lane and bottom lane as well. So Empire haven't really turned to start knocking these towers down. And we talked about how defensive their lineup is, and this is kind of a byproduct of it. They have this ganking potential, but in terms of like pushing down towers, they're not really the best at it. They do have the Luna. You mentioned the Necro, you mentioned the Invoker, obviously, but they don't want to do it just yet. Even though they have that Aegis, they're waiting for something here, and that might be the BKB for Silent.
Yeah, but they've got all the time in the world. They've got a great late game. They've got the Luna, who's scaling incredibly strong in the late game, just glass bouncing through everyone, and with a change on the glaze, that they actually just bounce forth and back on some targets. If you've got like 2 people standing next to each other, you're even dishing out lots of damage, especially against the likes of the Shadow Fiend, who usually pick up a Manta Stealth somewhere as a 3rd or as a 4th, 5th item, somewhere around those lines, and you're gonna hurt. So you don't need to force stuff, and so far, just very slow game. Well, not slow game, but it's a well-thought game. No rushing, no just going ham, except for Mag in the mid lane. He pulled some sort of a 3-2-2, but you know what? That's completely fine if you just play so well each and every game.
It happens. There's got to be at least one every game, I think, coming through. Top lane right now, engagement's going to go. Hook shot in. Silent getting caught out. Nice disruption. Demonic Purge on Stallcat. Now getting pushed out. Silent in trouble. He's got to get Shallow Grave and will. Sunstrike off the mark. Stallcat out of the, of course, wards and the cogs. Blink, Stomp, not necessary. They get the kill with the right clicks. Always Want to Fly, getting a double. They save the life of Silent. Gotta be careful, but still, oh God, Vangscore every time, man, every single time, disgusting.
Yeah, especially like the team fight and all communication from Empire was just spot on. If this was a first TP coming out from Banscore, so the Dazzle was the first one with a very quick TP, and the disruptions got 2.5 second banish duration, and right after this, well, there was a TP coming in ASAP, and that was from the Dazzle, that was not from anyone else, and well, now mid lane is just a lonely A ultimate trying to do something.
Oh my lord. Double-edged stomp misses, didn't go for the stomp first, Viper Strike's gonna fly, Mag taking actually the brunt of the damage, he's gonna get cold feeded as well, Reeves taking some damage, Requiem gonna go for Waterfaka, maybe not necessary, but they cleaned it up, now blinking forward onto the high ground, Resolution getting caught out with the Hex, Shackle's gonna go as well, Silent, he's got Eclipse, he's got his BKB, Resolution turning this around, hook shot in, Lucid Beam getting cancelled, Silent now, maybe in trouble, Resolution has the Aegis, mind you, BKB's gonna go, he takes down one, he takes down two, almost getting three, Waterfaka still alive, man fighting with Always Wanna Fly, still going, might go down, but the deafening blast from the high ground from Resolution, doing work, Demonic Purge up on Reeves, Disruption's gonna go, the Shadow Poison, Always Wanna Fly, has to make his way out of there, doing work, the Illusion's gonna bring down Reeves, killing spree, Always Wanna Fly, doing work, 5 down for Next.kz, making enough space for Empire's Resolution to go straight down mid and look for a tier 2 or at least some damage to it.
Always Wanna Fly just with a clutch there. He was like down to 100 HP. He was sub 100 HP, and he was just so calm and collected. He clicked on the Shadow Shaman, was like, oh look, he's got no mana, I can just kill him. Like, no problem. And this is in the midst of things. This is a LAN final we're talking about. There should be like a large crowd outside just yelling at you, and this is just amazing. How well can Always Wanna Fly just play with his heads calm, and oh no, are they gonna be taking more? No. Okay, so just a bit of damage to the tier 2, and they're gonna be defending it. Well, that's good news for Next.kz, but oh, he finds the Resolution from downtown. There was a hook, and there was a very well-timed cog, but can they take down more? Because Delcat, it's a Blade Mail being used here, but can he get away? They was just turning around here, and now they're gonna be finding more. Is Empire on the run, or do they want to fight? I'm not sure, and they are not sure either. Looks like Always Wanna Fly just tries to run away. Shadow Grave up. And there's on the backlines a bit more action going on. Mag with a hoof stomp onto Stelcat. He's gonna clean house. Does he have a double engine? No, it was used earlier. And now Resolution just picks up 1 kill, and so far that's it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 for 1. Getting away was that Shadow Demon, just barely. The Grave came through. They didn't want to chase too far. That was the issue. Waterfaka was about to go in deep to try to get that kill on the Shadow Demon. That was a 4 versus 5 engagement. They did not have Silent. He was not there. He was just getting back into the swing of things. His BKB done now, like we talked about, 2,000 gold in the bank, so his Manta is getting close. The Ultimate Orb is going to be the next item choice, followed by that Recipe, more likely than not. I'd be very surprised to see him go anything else, but... Oh my god, did he just Sunstrike somebody?
Well, that was a Sunstrike, if I ever saw one.
Where? Oh man, I missed
it. In the base, like...
Oh man.
Bye-bye. But Ace got so much stuff for his Aghanim Scepter, so just a bit more and then he's gonna have it. So this could be something, and especially against the Dazzle heal stuff coming out, it's very nice, but this is the problem, like, you don't have too much lockdown still. And I wonder how they're gonna play this out, because Silent, with his BKB, we just saw him go ham. He just picked up 2 kills and nearly 3, and now they go top lane. Oh no, Mantis deep rotations coming in. Can Reef make the big plays happen here? Hexing up Silent, and Silent's dropping. Man, does this Viper hurt.
Yeah, Viper Strike doing a lot of damage. Not even Aghanim Scepter. Level 2 Viper Strike just doing work. Resolution getting hit with the Ice Blast right now. Deafening Blast flying through. Now the Stomp going in on Stallcat. He gets caught out. Mag hexed up. Reeves, you are not in a good place, my friend. You're going to fall. Equals here as well. They're going to go with the Poison Touch. The BKB is up as well. Mantis getting caught out. Oh my god, everyone getting destroyed. 3 down. About to be 4 down. There is the BKB for Waterfaka, but he's not doing anything. Everyone's still alive right now for Empire. Silent getting caught out. Nice defensive disruption. There's going to be the Sunstrike as well. They have to get out of there. The Force Staff will force him away to make sure he avoids it. Silent takes the tier 2 tower. Now Waterfaka getting chased down. There's no Stampede for another 25 seconds. Oh, the Cold Snap is up. Waterfaka getting caught. Poison Touch is going to go. He cannot get out. He's going to try to raise. Not going to work. Now Always Wanna Fly. Maybe going to think about going on Stallcat, but that is 4 heroes dead in Empire. They continue to press their advantage.
Yeah, and things just went from looking rather grim to just looking really, really worse. And, well, really, really bad. I can't even English. I'm like really excited because this is such a nice and well thought out game here from Empire. Yes, they're diving tier 2s, but who cares? They're so far ahead, and now Reese Blink Daggers in. And he's got his Blink, that's great, but oh man, it's 24 minutes in, and they needed this so much earlier. And how can you find farm as a Shadow Demon if everyone else is dying around you, and, well, you're dying as well?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Reeves is having a tough time because of it. And you're right about Empire and just how good they're looking. I mean, this team play is so impressive. It reminds you of some of the best teams you've seen pretty much playing Dota. I mean, they're firing on all cylinders. They seem to be in sync with one another. They know when to go for certain objectives. They know what to do in a team fight. They know who to grave. They know, I gotta say, the supports as well. They're the ones I think dictating the play. Silent, yes, he's fantastic. Resolution, yes, he's fantastic. But Wanna Fly, and of course Vangscore, they are on another level right now.
Absolutely disgustingly great and good support play. And look at all those items. Always on the fly. He's got his treads up. He's got an urn. He's got a bit of magic wand, and he's got drums. And you know what? He also got a point booster. I have no clue what's he building into, but I guess this is just gonna be like. I mean, you can't build an egg except
No, you can't.
facility.
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Yeah, you cannot. I'm not sure. Like, we are actually in a grand finals, and Emperor is having so much fun that you're just picking some point booster items.
Well, always Wanna Fly played the Leshrac last game. He went Bloodstone, didn't he? So you could do the same thing if you wanted to this game, and it wouldn't be that shocking. I mean, I don't know what else that point booster's building into. I mean, Scotty would be another option, which he's not doing that. Yeah, I mean, that's it.
Hilarious.
Scotty, Soul Booster, which turns into the Bloodstone, and yeah, unless it's a casual point booster, but that's probably not correct, so.
Well, but still, everyone's just so farmed, just like you pointed out earlier. So much items flying all around the map, and well, there is a sale somewhere, and Empire, they exactly know where the shop is. Anyways, and look at those towers, man. Empire, they lost one tier 1 in the mid lane, and they lost the bottom tier 1 as well. But apart from this, 25 minutes in, no tower lost, except for those two. And these are tier 1s, mind you.
Yeah, and they played flexible in terms of like bend but not break kind of Dota in terms of letting towers go down. They knew which ones were necessary, which ones were not. The tier 2 mid, the tier 2 bottom, huge for Roche Pit, making sure you have that TP to get to the mid lane, to get to that Roche Pit, and have that Roshan advantage. Speaking of Roshan, it's about to respawn in just a matter of seconds. There it goes. It's up. They're going to spot it out. So will the Flare, so both teams are aware of its existence right now. So Empire, this could be it. I mean, they're a couple moments away, a couple big fights going their way, and a set of Rex or so from taking this series and, of course, taking the Grand Finals. Next.kz, they've got to get something going their way. It's not like they're super far behind. Wadafaka's got to have a huge ult. He's got to have a lot of right-click and some big raises to really take this game. But Empire leading the way. They're going to Smoke of Deceit gank coming around the backside. Mag's going to lead the way. He's got that Stampede ready. Weave is up now. That armor. Goodness gracious, that's going to be gross. Here we go.
They're going to find them all.
Yeah, they're going to try to fight. Smoke came through. Mantis. Oh, they spot him out. Demonic Purge. BKB's up. Stomp. Now Wadafaka. He's going to use his own Requiem. Not doing much there. Mantis getting low. He'll mech up. He'll back off now on the other side of things. What's going on here? Reeves trying to get a couple with the Eve Shock. Doing a lot of damage. Serpent Ward's doing work. Mantis about to fall. Resolution getting low. He might have to get Shallow Grave. No, will not. They'll Shadow Wave instead and get ready to fight again. Disruption. Stomp up. Stallcat getting brought down. 3 down already. Wadafaka will TP out. Sunstrike's going to go nowhere near, I think, anybody. They thought he might be TPing there, but they lose nobody. Empire don't lose a single soul in that engagement.
Yeah, and this is just once again, like, it's way too much gold lead. Everyone has got so much HP. We've got Invoker sitting on 1.5k. Even the freaking Dazzle's got 1.1k HP, as well as a bit of armor. He's got this medallion up, so he's reasonably tanky as well. And he can always just heal himself. Whenever heal, well, the heal is going to propagate to yourself as well with his Shadow Wave. So even though the Ancient Apparition, so Equal did a great job. He TP'd to the mid tier 2. Just to have a longer range on his ultimate, which would mean a longer, like a bigger blast radius.
Right.
So that was really smart play, and this is exactly how you want to play the AA. But in the end, it just didn't matter at all. And we can see Next.kz, like, they're playing it out right, but at this point, it's just so hard to come back. 26 minutes in, gold graph is looking increasingly strong for Empire. 14k gold league is going to be right after this Roche here, and well, experience is really telling the story here. Oh, Mag.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, and this is a problem because you talked about the Ice Blast, and I think he doesn't even have level 2 ult yet. And if he had Aghanims and maybe even level 2 ult, these fights would be a bit worse for Empire. They might die in Shatter, whereas they would live, you know, in any other engagement. So if he gets the item, it might be in time to help out, but at this point, they're just, I think, too far ahead. They take the Roche. Aegis is up on the Invoker now. They just need to take down this last 2-2 tower mid, go from there, go find a set of racks, get a pick off maybe before that, but Silent, he's going to be going for a butterfly next as he purchases up the Eagle Song, and that is some damage coming out from Silent here. He still has that BKB. 7-second duration now. For the rest of Empire are top. They might try to find an initiation. Reeves sitting behind this set of trees stealthily. He blinks away.
Yeah, he's not going to be going for it. Would have been way too aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
The only great thing about Next.kz is they've got a bit of minus armor from the Shadow Fiend, and of course they've got Shadow Shaman wards. So if they don't use the wards one team fight and they kind of somehow, some way actually win it or just pick off like 2 or 3 targets, they can take down towers at ease.
Yeah.
Problem is though, Empire not going to be going for it, Mag. He's going to be fighting Reese, he's getting caught out here, and here is Stalkhead as well. A very well timed hook, but everyone else is coming in. There goes your Sunstrike, evaporates him, Resolution just blows him up, man. And this is just the problem of this Exot Invoker. Resolution, man. He's your 360 MLG sniper all around the map, making plays happen. With his team, of course, but... Well, it's another pickoff, and Stalkhead on the sidelines for 30 seconds, which equals... This should be a tier 2.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Mantis is doing the right thing. He can't defend this, so he'll try to push in the tier 2 bottom. But he's going to have to TP home for the tier 3. So will Waterfucker, but right now they're just trying to get whatever they can done here. And you can see Empire don't really care that much about the tier 2 tower. They want to force the issue. They want this tier 3 tower. Fortification is going to go. Nobody backing off from Empire right now. Buybacks not really available except for Waterfucker on the raiding team and the Ancient Apparition. But that's it. Force forward. Reeves getting caught out, taking a lot of damage, blowing up. Resolution taking some hits, but still taking it like a champ. Set of racks about to fall. The first of the game, and Empire looking to secure this 10,000 gold right now. And they're getting closer and closer. Or, God, the 10,000 USD, jeez. You know,
Yeah, I feel, yeah. I'm always like, yeah, and they're taking the grand prize of XX gold, and I'm like, wait a second. Anyways, yeah, this is gonna be another tower falling here, and they're using this dispersion so well, those illusions, when they pack a punch, and they're just destroying stuff left, right, and, well, now in the bottom lane. And even though those glaives, they don't hurt too much, if you're just a farmed Luna, yes they do. Like, base is just so hard to defend against a Luna. If you lose one tower, all your other buildings in the proximity is also dying, and these are usually like a buffer zone.
Exactly.
The creeps are going to be taking those one, and well, now whenever there's just creeps in the base, they're going to be ripping those T4s apart.
Yeah, absolutely. Hook shot in. One last fight maybe coming up from Stallcat. Now BKB Waterfucker wants to fight. Silent getting caught out. The Glaives doing work. The Eclipse as well. Waterfucker gonna go down. He's down. He's got no buyback. Equal getting destroyed. Mantis as well. They do bring down the Luna, but GG is going to be called. And Empire are your Techlabs Cup 2014 champions. They will win the grand prize of 10,000 USD. Your second prize going to Next.kz. That's 5,000. But Team Empire not losing a single game in the tournament all the way through. They stomp through, they get the prize money, and they head off into the sunset.
Insane place. I'm so impressed by Empire. Even though Next.kz, you have to hand it to them as well. They put up a great fight, especially against rox.kis. That was a great game.
Yeah.
Just back and forth, all around Dota action. And I mean, who can fault them? Empire is just so strong. They're not only just destroying CIS teams everywhere well, in close proximity. No, they're also just doing work. I think they're like in every league they're entering. They're pretty much in the playoffs confirmed, and I can't wait to see them at ESL. It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, they are a team to watch, guys, and I think they've gained a lot of new fans just with this performance alone. I mean, they've done a lot of work in the past, and honestly, I'm a big fan. So, congratulations to Empire. Next.kz, you did well. Rough set of games there, obviously, but going up against Empire, no small task. They're going to have to settle for second place. We are going to take a break, maybe turn it over to, of course, the other live stream just to get the video of what's going on, maybe some award ceremony there. But as for me and as for Pimp, we are going to be done here for this evening. It has been 13 hours of casting for yours truly.
Goodness
Most
gracious.
of it was on my own. Luckily, you came in at the end, my friend, and helped me out, but that was a lot of work. I'm a bit tired, starting at 2 a.m. and going to about 3 p.m. my time. So, yeah, good stuff. If you guys enjoyed the cast, you can follow me at twitter.com/montdota2. Pimp, where can they find you?
Yeah, this is also twitter.com/PIMPMUCKL. I'm going to be posting the link in chat because it's rather hard. It's a German name, you know, that's the deal here. But thanks so much for having me. It was a great fun. I mean, CS Dota is just so freaking good. And, well, I have no idea how you actually survived this. We're here for like 3 hours right now, and you were like 13? Man, and I'm tired at like 3 hours of CS Dota.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I gotta bring the viewers what they want. That was in CIS Dota with Empire and Next.kz, and of course, just ending everything up. Once again, guys, thanks so much for watching. Big shout out to the Techlabs admins, making sure everything went smoothly at the LAN. Big shout out to the BTS guys for allowing me to cast on their channel, trusting me with the Techlabs Cup in general. That's, of course, David and David letting me cast over here. And once again, big shout out to you, Pimp, my friend. We are going to take a break. We'll throw up some music. We'll get to, I think, the award ceremony. Hopefully, it's going to be on that Techlabs channel, and we'll go from there. So, we'll see you guys around. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.